So as you guys know, Blake Foster has been in the limelight on this channel originally for not delivering on the morpher that he made, which led to more stories and more allegations coming out. Well, recently, I saw this in the comments section where someone said, Ray Ortiz, this is on a public Facebook account. I had a weird interaction with Blake on Instagram back in 2015-ish. 2015-ish, he must have been down bad, because a lot of people are telling stories about Blake Foster from 2015, 2016, but there's a bigger story that's going on right now that I am waiting on the person involved in it to give me the A-OK to release the details, because they have some trepidation. But currently, Blake is trying to sell an investment. But let's get to this story. So back in 2015, he was low on cash and was trying to sell me his blue turbo helmet for $2,000. Now, if you guys remember, the blue turbo helmet is the same helmet from the scammer story video, but told me it was still his. Like he was pawning it to me or something. I don't know. It was weird. And he messaged me off his real account. We had talking off his account a few times. So I know it was him and he wasn't hacked. I stopped messaging him after that. Like, Ninja, what? $2,000 to hold my helmet? It's the exact same helmet from the video, the scammer video that looked like trash, complete utter trash. I'm sure he was trying to get me out of some cash to pay his con merch debt, ironically. But mama didn't raise no fool, so I stopped messaging him back. He sounded very pathetic asking me for money. This is your chance to help a fellow Ranger. Own a piece of Ranger history. That helmet was a gift from a fan. He was trying to sell it for $8,000. What the fuck? $8,000 for the helmet? Oh my goodness. It goes on, right? He told me if I sent him $2,000 as a gift on PayPal, you know why they want you to send that as a gift on PayPal? If you send money as a gift on PayPal, there's no refund. You can't be like, oh, well, I sent it for the helmet and I never got the helmet. And then PayPal will, charge back the money. So you say, hey, send it to me as a gift on PayPal. That way, once you send it, there's no recourse for you to get it back. Send me the helmet. He told him to send me $2,000 as a gift on PayPal. He would send me the helmet to hold on to for a week. Ninja, rent a helmet for $2,000? Yo, he really think these people are fools. He really think Power Ranger fans are fools. He probably still has the same mindset, but I could take all the pictures I wanted with it, but once the week was over, I had to return the helmet back with a tracking number. Otherwise, he's going to keep my money and the helmet altogether. Well, how does he keep the helmet? In other words, he was pawning it to me, plus keeping my money as a form of payment. I needed to find the screenshots as I took off this conversation. And nope, he wasn't hacked. This was all him messaging me directly about it. God damn, man. You see these ninjas? You see them? You see? Oh, man. Oh, Blake Foster. It gets worse, I promise. It gets worse, I promise. And hi, hold up. Hi, Pyrobill. Thank you for, hold on. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate it.
Love of my life.
All right. Now, it gets worse, right? Because, like I said, where there's smoke, there's fire, and other people start seeing these Blake Foster videos and they start reaching out to me. Now, this is the same person who said they're writing a book on all the BS that goes on behind scenes. And hey, Henry, thanks for sharing this story. My hope is more people come out and start telling their stories, and I wish they would. Like, guys, if you've been wronged by one of these Power Ranger actors, do not be afraid. Come to me, send me your proof, and I will make sure your story gets the attention it deserves. All right. But some people are still, scared. I heard today's show of a fan trying to sell their car to bail Blake out of jail. This is a true statement. This is the last stream where someone was like, yeah, he was asking me for money. Okay. Blake used his kid on us one time, saying he was in the hospital and needed cash for the hospital bill. God damn. Damn. Not throwing your kid in the mix to try to appeal to people's hearts in order for you to give them cash. I read it again. Blake used his kid on us one time too, saying he was in the hospital and needed cash for the hospital bill. God damn. He will go to all lengths to line his pockets. I don't have those screenshots. My man does, because he was the one who started with this BS with him, and I would pop into his DMs when I got frustrated. Oh, man. Anyways, back to the fan selling the car. I think when Blake got done using him, he targeted us because it fits the timeline. Here are two messages I have to support the timeline, except he dubbed us as investors. Oh, man. That's why I put the Blake Foster investment. Here is the conversation. Ironically, December 9th, you know what I'm saying, right around the Real Ninja's birthday is on December 9th. Hey, Blake. Hey, so we became Blue Crew investors? Yup, that just happened. So after they gave Blake some money, they became Blue Crew investors. Lo, yeah, such and such told me the other day, cool, anything we could do to help. I want to do more, but after the new year, I'm starting a new job. Well, I have some awesome ideas to make a lot of money, so I'm glad I have people and friends like you guys to help. Man, Blake Foster, how many get rich quick schemes do you got? How many? The latest one, I'm really hoping I get all the information needed to expose it, because it's about a CBD product. No problem. Keep us posted. I for sure will. Now, I believe the next message is me. Whoa. I think I cut off something. I know what I did. Where you say he was asking for $500 a lot. I was upset he was asking for more. And then they go on to show the next message. Dude, find a shirt person stateside. I know, right? I'm so done with this lady. Lo, Blank will be sending you what you need here soon. I just want you armed and ready for blank. I want a good return on investment, because these people were giving them money. You know how it was like, hey, you give me 500, I'll give you more. I know, because that's going to be the biggest show. Yep, it's going to be a big deal. I cannot believe, for the life of me, people was falling for the investment. How do I say it? Like, give me some money to invest. And the message that's missing is, this was after his merch fiasco where he didn't go well and he needed more cash. He asked for $500 a lot. I was upset he was asking for more. That's what this message is about. This is after his merch fiasco. Remember, it's like, oh, the merch didn't sell. Then the merch came up missing. And then he offered the merch provider some the helmet from hell to do it. But man, this Blake Foster guy, this ninja is in a perpetual bind, allegedly using his kids to garner sympathy and solicit money from people. But Jesus, what do you guys think, man? Is there any hope for Blake? Now, here we go right here. Here we go. Where does he say? Blake used his kid on us one time, saying he was in a hospital, needed cash for a hospital bill. This is horrible because sometimes when you use people like, oh, my mom passed away, I'm not gonna be able to come to work, and then something happened to your mom and stuff like this. But share this video, man. Hopefully spread awareness how Blake was moving out here. And hopefully it doesn't happen to the next person. But if it happened to you and you want your story shared, reach out to me, email me at henryresilient@gmail.com, and we will get your story out there. Thanks for watching. Peace.